Hey, and we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. And if it is Monday morning around 8:30, I have my co-host, a segment here, Carlene Ferguson. We talk about health and fitness. You brought a friend.
I did.
You say he's just a friend?
Just a friend of mine.
Who do we have with us this morning?
Brian, we have my best friend, actually, Robert Ferguson, my husband. You know that. You guys are buds.
It's a show. I know that. I'm trying to let the people know.
No, but this is, yes, my best friend, longtime friend of over 30 years, married 28 years.
It gets a little iffy after 25, right?
Is this a health and fitness
It's
segment?
numbers.
Or is this a newlywed game? What is it? Huh?
I really messed myself up.
We can turn it into
I
that.
think we should do that sometime. Do our own version. There you go, folks. I wrote, Lonnie, write that down. Newlywed game, local, LJ's only.
Fetch your newlywed.
Yeah.
What part of 25 years do you not understand?
Lonnie, stay
It's
over
still
there.
Who's that?
That's true. Anyway, I wanted, I talked about my perspective and your perspective as well, but Robert's been right along with us. It's 17 years ago when my journey started with Advocare and I lost 75 pounds in 9 months. Robert was right here, of course, along my side. He did not have nearly the weight to lose, but he had different things going on. So I thought his perspective and how the importance of staying healthy over these years and for his lifetime, because we're all about longevity, healthy lifestyle for a long period of time so that we can be here as long as we can.
Well, sometimes we get stuck on, and I know this is the main reason most people get involved, but we get stuck on the weight loss side, but we don't focus as much on the health side, staying healthy side.
Right.
Would you agree?
Oh, totally. And I'm so focused because, as we know, unfortunately, our healthcare system is in arrears, and our the doctors and things, and it's harder to have good health insurance and all of those things. So this is just a great way, preventative maintenance, taking care of ourselves so we don't have to rely so much on others taking care of us for us.
Robert, I'm glad you came in today because I've been talking to Carlene every week, and we're just started another 24-day challenge. And folks, if you would like to do the Advocare 24-day challenge, start it at any time. Go to fetchernews.com. At the top, you'll see a button that says Advocare. Right there, you can click on that or find us here at fetchernews.com. We'll tell you how to get started. You can start the challenge at any time. But I have been bringing up every week the fact that, men, come on, guys. I mean, I would say, what do you say the numbers are as high as 80-20 that women get involved, but men don't? What do you say the numbers
yes, I
are?
would,
I'd like to
especially-
see more men.
That's a great point, because yes, women look for those weight loss and those diets per se, and then a lot of times what we see when the
Not
women,
that you needed to lose any weight, baby.
no,
Don't want to get a guy in trouble. Probably,
but a lot of times the woman is more willing to try something where the guy's like, I can do it all on my own, and then they stay
They
there.
do it. Can you do that again? How does the guy do
I
it?
can do it all on my own,
I like that.
I get that a lot.
A lot.
Like, okay, I'll see you in a month.
A lot.
Or 2 months. But so the woman is a little more willing. Of course, unfortunately, we've tried so many other diets that we think that's, what we need to try the new latest and greatest. But we're willing. And we're also, and a lot of times, the gatekeeper of our health and food at home. So that the woman is the one who usually does the grocery shopping and cooking and that kind of thing. So she makes some of those decisions for the household on what she's going to prepare and eat. So a lot of times women that we introduce Advocare to are women first, and then they start getting results, and the husband's like, wait a minute, or they'll try a Spark, and they're like, dang, that was good, or I felt great, I felt good, and then they'll jump on board. And that was kind of the way Robert and I. So I don't want to.
Well, Robert, you've been involved for a long time, so let me hear from you this morning, because I have encouraged, and I want to say it now, men to get involved. Okay, men's health. Tell us a little bit what Advocare means to you and health-wise.
Well, to take you back 17 years, and really beyond that. I was an athlete in high school. So I'm just going to tell you my story, and then how it melded into what we got involved in and helped me, which was different than how it helped Carlene. So I was an athlete in high school, 3-sport, wrestler, runner. I continued running even after high school, stayed in shape, but I am in this similar business as you, Brian, as you know. I've been in the audio business my whole life. I studied music and audio in college, and then I have worked in recording studios. Most of my years has been with Turner Broadcasting and Cartoon Network doing sound design. At the time, we had moved to Nashville, and I was working in a recording studio. And you and I know the lifestyle that we live. We don't take time. We don't have time for exercise. We don't have time to take care of ourselves. So my go-to was fast food and lots of diet soda and tons of coffee. And I found myself in my mid-30s not exercising as much as I wanted to because I was working all the time. We had 4 kids under 8 at the time. I was working in the studio. She was homeschooling our kids and was a stay-at-home mom, which is what we wanted. And so I found myself gaining weight for the first time in my life, and I was very frustrated about it. And I wasn't voicing that opinion. It was just the way it was, But I was popping out of my 34s. And Brian, when you're in your 34s or your 35s or whatever size that is, and you don't want to go to the next size, and you're just denying the fact that you really need to be in the next size, and maybe the next size,
You stay out of that.
that's where I was. And I was having some issues with my stomach, and I won't get into all that, but I was living a lifestyle that was not enough sleep, not enough exercise, too much fast food. My go-to was the McDonald's drive-thru, and so
stress.
Before Advocare came into our lives, Carlene was trying things. She was already to the point that she wanted to start losing the weight. So we were trying some of the stuff you see on TV, quite frankly. And I'll never forget, and then I'll transition to Advocare. I'll never forget, we were trying this one product that I won't name, and I was really supporting her, and she calls me and she said, "Hey, did you drink your shake or whatever it was that I was supposed to do?" And I said, "Yes, I was actually in the drive-thru of McDonald's getting 2 Big Macs, Biggie fries, and the largest diet soda that I could get." And that's really how I was living at the time. And it's no surprise that I was gaining weight and not feeling good and just sluggish. When Advocare came into our lives, Carlene was all in. And I was trying the products. I was trying Spark, and I was trying our energy products. And quite honestly, full disclosure, I didn't feel anything. And I said to her, honey, it's okay. If it's working for you, that's awesome. Then I just wanted her to be happy and to get the results that she was looking for, no matter what it was Advocare or whatever. So our sponsor, who had introduced us to the products, our great friend Sarah Powell, said, "No, you need to do a cleanse." And I know that you guys have talked about the cleanse a lot because I watch your show every Monday. And
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're on too. We'll move right along.
I watch you guys.
Yeah, really.
And I learn. I do watch other times.
No, okay.
But I was just teasing there. So I did the cleanse, and you guys talked about that last week, and that's really the product that rocked my world and really changed my life and changed my health around. That's the product that really got my insides working again. Now you guys have talked about that and the technicalities about that. But when I did the cleanse, day 2 or 3, I thought there was a conspiracy in the diet soda industry because they just didn't taste good anymore. And when I tell you that I was drinking diet soda, I was drinking Diet Coke from morning till night. That's all I drank. I didn't drink water. I drank coffee and Diet Coke. And I was really addicted. And I didn't think there was anything wrong with that. There was just
It was diet. It must be good, healthy.
You know,
healthy,
that's
you know.
just what everybody did.
I went to
right?
the drive-thru. I would get the burger and fries and Diet Coke, and I would look at the lady and say, "Just for the taste of it." That's all it was helping me, man. Remember the commercial? Just for the taste, just for the taste of it.
So I get on, I do the cleanse, and things tasted different, and I didn't want the diet soda anymore, and the coffee, I didn't want the coffee. It's not that I said one day, or anybody told me, you have to stop this. If somebody had said you have to stop drinking this, I would have said, you're crazy, I can't do that. But when I put these amazing nutritional products in my body changed, and my desires changed, and I craved water, and I switched to Spark, which I started feeling after the cleanse did what it needed to do on my insides. And I started taking our metabolic nutrition system, which you take every day.
Yes.
And my body started changing. And I started feeling better. I started feeling like exercising more and playing with the kids like Carly when I'd get home instead of going to sleep because I hadn't probably slept for 2 days. I felt like doing more stuff. And so I lost, I don't know what time period it was. Looking back, I lost 25 pounds in 3 pant sizes. And the crazy thing about it, Brian, was I lost a whole pant size before I lost any pounds. I kept jumping on the scale, looking for those pounds to go away. But I noticed my pants were looser. And that was exciting to me. And suddenly I had hope that this could be something that could work for me. I just felt amazing. I felt great. And I got that 25 pounds off. I got back in my college-sized jeans. I got rid of those other sizes. And I've never wavered in that weight in 17 years. And now I'm 52, and I feel amazing.
Wow, you're old.
I am, man. I'm way up there.
Sorry, I'm 42. I wonder what it'll be like one day. But go right ahead.
But you know, Advocare came into our lives, and
Actually, yes, I do know them very well, so we have a lot of fun.
We can kid a lot.
We have a lot of fun. Go ahead, Robert.
But you know, there's a lot of stuff out there. It just happened to be that I feel blessed that it was these products because they're so good. And then we found out about the company and how amazing the company is, and how the integrity of the company. And it's just been a part of our lives for 17 years. It's blessed our kids. My mom is 82. She's been on our products for 17 years. She's the picture of health, and I have to keep up with her when I'm around her. She's just
What are you
energetic.
taking? I mean, what do you?
I actually take, this is we do the cleanse every 90 days, but
I have that ordered now. I'm going to be doing that when my next order comes in. We talked about that last week, so I did order the cleanse.
for a
And you-
long time, I took that, what you take.
This is, yes, for the, right.
This came out a couple of years ago. It's called Core. It's that box right there. And it's packaged much like the metabolic nutrition
Right.
system, but there's no energy in this product. There's only wellness.
Okay.
And for me, 52, a runner, the aches and pains in my joints, there's 2 anti-inflammatory products in this Core. There's also the multivitamin that you take every day and the Omegaplex, which is essential. That's the Core products. There's also a heart health product, CoQ10, which is incredibly important for heart health, and calcium. And I switched to this simply because I needed some anti-inflammatory in my joints to be able to keep running, to be able to do the stuff that we do on our farm, to just keep being active. And I find that this helps me. And then I get my energy from Spark and from some other products.
And the good vitamin.
Now
but also,
you suggested this for me basically for my 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. schedule.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's why.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're looking to lose weight.
Yes.
And this has things to give your metabolism a little boost
Right.
and some appetite control. And this system does not. This has
Okay.
no metabolic anything, no appetite control, no anything. Robert's, met his goal there weight-wise and maintains it. So he was looking for joint health. This is like a combination of products that now our doctors tell us to take. Your great multivitamin, your omega-3s, like Robert said, your CoQ10. I mean, calcium. It's just kind of a healthy. We call it for our baby boomers who are 50 and over. It's a great combination, but it doesn't have the metabolism, kick or appetite control.
So when I think of Advocare, I do obviously think of a system that will allow me to lose weight, but a system also developed for balance and health.
That's
Right.
great.
It's not something, Advocare is not something that you get involved with for 6 months, meet your goal, and then you're through. It has a healthy balance to
Yeah.
maintain for 17 years.
Absolutely.
And I
right.
plan on being on these products for the rest of my life. Much like my mom has been on them for 17 years, and she'll be using my mom drinks her Grape Spark and takes her Catalyst every single morning.
I might have to try a grape. I'm
Every single morning.
creature of habit. I'm a watermelon.
And she
Yeah,
drinks her
Grape's pretty
Rehydrate. And so these are some of the other products that I take. And Brian, when we're talking about guys are a little harder to reach because we have some pride and ego about ourselves. And in Advocare, the funny thing is, the majority of guys who started back 23 years ago in Advocare were coaches, because we have a very high, we're in a lot of athletics in Advocare, a lot of sponsorships in soccer, and we're in the NFL and things like that. So athletes know Advocare, and that side. A lot of people hear about Advocare and they just think weight loss.
Right,
Or
exactly.
they think Spark.
I couldn't agree more.
And we have over 70 products. This is my go-to running product, but we are very well known in the athletic world. So a lot of coaches and strength coaches know about Advocare and use Advocare. But when it comes to the general public, it usually comes to the ladies first. And if our story had have been that I let my pride and my ego and I say, no, this is not for me, then I would have never reaped the blessing and the health benefits of Advocare. Carlene would have continued on. But if I said, well, I'll just do it on my own and been that kind of guy, and I don't want guys to be that kind of guy. I want them to know that there's an answer. And if we'll just drop our pride and our ego and say, you know what, maybe if it's going to work for a lady, if it's working for you, it's working for me, there's no reason if you take the products, it's not going to work for you too. So we can help men to not only get to the weight that they're desiring to get to and feel better and do our jobs better throughout the day because we have a little more energy, and then get home and have more energy for our families. And it just is going to help us to have a better lifestyle today, but it also can help us to be better longer and reach those 27 years and 40 years of marriage and beyond. And just help us to have a better wellness about ourselves.
Quality of life.
You know, a couple things before we wrap up. We're running out of time. One, my car air freshener used to be Fry's.
I remember that smell. I know that smell.
Just saying. Just saying. Air freshener for the car. But I have to say, I started in January. Feel great, and I'm like you. Yes, I have a goal of weight loss, and I want to continue to lose weight, and I will get to where I want to be eventually if I stay on the system and maintain. But the thing is like in the last 2 weeks, I got 3 new pair of jeans, but I didn't go to the store and buy them.
They're in your closet.
Yeah, they were in the
Stacked up.
closet. So
I know.
I have
Yeah.
three. I have 3 pair. I used to have, and I mean, I'm just letting my pride go on this. I used to have a 2-pair rotation. The last 2, I was down to 2 possible choices. Okay, that's just the truth. 2 possible choices, and this was in the dryer. What dirty clothes? I had these. And I was determined, I'm not going to buy jeans. I have a stack of them in the closet. I can get new jeans. It's me that's standing between wearing those jeans.
Yeah.
So I have 3
point.
new pair of jeans now. So I have a 5-pair rotation. And very close to the first 2 pair that I just can't wear at all anymore. But anyhow, that is great. And I want to say also, pride and ego, men, don't let that get in the way. And I thank you guys for coming in. And I want to say something. This is the first time I think I've had both of you on here. I want to close with this. When at the beginning of the year, I wanted to do something, and things had gotten out of hand. And I just thought to myself, you know what? You 2 are quality people. Oh. And I looked at the products, and I said, Robert and Carlene are not doing this as long as they have been doing it. And I looked at the quality people that the 2 of you are, and the products, and there's no two people I'd rather be involved with, and I know I can trust to help me through this.
Oh, thank you.
And no, it really it is, and that's why I tell these people out here, yeah, it's a show, it's a health and fitness segment we do, but out there, if you've struggled, men or women, with health issues, weight loss issues, and you'd like to find that balance, but most of all, you'd like to find some people you can trust that will help you through it and be there with you all the way through. These two people right here, and we will help you anyway. Okay, we're
Thank
good.
you.
Anything else?
And you look fantastic. And the longer you're on products, I can tell you, I know you like to hear that, but the longer you're on products, things happen in your body. I mean, like I'm looking at like your skin looks so much better than January. Your arms are not tight in your jackets. It's a great thing. I'm proud of you. You're really making a difference in your health. So
You know,
I
the
applaud
only
you.
thing that the product was not able to do anything at all for,
What's that?
my hair.
You
Hey,
got great hair.
It's
Oh, I bet it
always
has
been-
helped your hair.
always-
We got the
Yeah,
great.
No, it
it's
hasn't.
growing faster, a little thicker.
Okay, I will
So,
take
yeah.
that. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. I've been here with Robert and Carlene Ferguson. The Avocare 24-day challenge and all of the products you see here. If you have questions, you can get in touch with me, 706-889-9700. Email me at chief@fetchernews.com. Go to fetchernews.com in the top and look for the Avocare button. Carlene has a Monday night coaching a Monday night coaching meeting every Monday night, and you have a walking group now? Is that it? Did I read? What did
We
I
do
read?
contact us. Yes, we're trying to decide on certain days, but walking and hiking will start up next month. So I'm excited about that. So all kinds of fun things.
Okay, and we will have this up later today. We will support you any way we can, but you got to get in touch with us. You have to make the first move, and we're here for you. So we're going to go to break, and when we come back, we'll have Mike Scupine as our guest. He is also a candidate for the 9th Congressional District here in Georgia. Lonnie, take us to break.